Good morning, guys. I just paused my vest to start the vlog for a second. I woke up much earlier than I did yesterday and have some coffee. Well, I almost spilled that. I'm not going to pick it up. I have some coffee during my treatment. Thankfully, my sugar is the highest this morning it's been since June 2nd. It was 79, which is good. I'm hoping to avoid what I've been dealing with. It's been... To tell you guys how crazy things have been, I went through one bottle of test strips in 6 days. 50 test strips in 6 days. So, because yesterday when I went to the horses, it was 108, it stayed stable, but then I ate, thinking it's doing good, I'm going to keep it up by eating, it dropped. And it was like 64, I think. And then treated it, it came back up, I felt good. I feel good like 10 or 15 minutes later. It always takes a little bit of time to my body catch up to the sugar, but felt good, went up to 90 something, I forget, and then stayed stable. Later that night, I ate dinner, thinking this will help to keep it up. It's pizza. Hour later, felt terrible. Not even an hour later, 45 minutes later, felt terrible. It dropped to 67. Treated it, came back up, stable the rest of the night. I didn't eat, I just had a boost. So this is getting pretty weird because the day that I dropped to 58, I ate like an hour before. So it's almost like I have a reactive hypoglycemia type thing going on right now. I do have control solution coming today that I can test the meter to make sure it's being accurate, but I'm pretty sure it is because I can feel when I'm feeling low. Like I feel it. It's not, I'm getting these weird numbers and I don't feel it, but it just gives me more peace of mind that it's working because I have had a little bit of problems with it accepting the test strips. I don't know if it was just that bottle, because it started with that bottle, so I'm working on the new bottle now, we'll see, but, and I'm getting more, thankfully, on Wednesday, so it's not like, I hate using that many test strips because they're expensive, but, because when I'm feeling good and I don't feel low or anything, I usually only do it about 4 times a day, which those last me a long time. I've been doing it 8 times a day, so, yeah, but I'm gonna try and make today a good day. Hopefully my body will cooperate with that. I'm getting a little bit scared to eat, honestly, because if I don't eat, I feel fine and it stays stable, and if I eat, it drops. So, but that's not a solution because if I don't eat for long enough, first of all, I can't just not eat. Second of all, if I don't eat for long enough, it's gonna drop. So I don't know. I have my appointment on Friday, but my mom gets off work early today. She's gonna come down to the horses with me again. Hopefully, I'll be able to see Blondie and work with that little white foal. I'm like attached to that little white foal already, so. And then we're going to work on this puzzle some more. Let me flip this. And I have little puzzle sheets coming tomorrow if I can figure out how to use them. So I'm going to save that hockey puzzle and put it on the wall when I get back to Florida. So anyway, I'm going to get back to my treatment now because I still have 15 minutes left on it. But just wanted to start the vlog and hopefully today will be better. Much better. I was talking on a CF forum last night with some people, or messaging, and they were saying sometimes that happens if they go really high and then they go low after that really high. I haven't seen myself going high. The highest I've seen is 161, but I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to see, about an hour after eating is when I started feeling bad, so I kind of want to see what's happening 30 minutes after eating. I don't want to use 10 million test strips, but for one meal today, I want to see what's happening 30 minutes after eating. Now, watch that be the one meal where I don't end up going low, but I want to see what it's doing. So, yeah. It's a mess. But I hope you guys are having a good day out there, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so it's a little while later, and I ended up contacting my CF clinic because I have an appointment on Friday, but I went low again after drinking the boost this morning when I wasn't low beforehand. So, I just wanted to touch base with them and talk to the doctor, and she pretty much just said try to eat less carbohydrates, which I thought, because it keeps going low, my theory was I should probably eat more carbohydrates to try to stabilize it, but she said try eating less and see if that, because it's not such a big spike after the meal, if it doesn't drop low, because basically my body is overreacting to the carbohydrates and making too much insulin. So she said try to eat less carbohydrates and try to eat like 5 or 6 small meals a day instead of 3 big ones. So we'll see how that does. She wants to get me in with endocrine. which is kind of iffy depending on when I go back to Florida. But yeah, so that's the plan. Hopefully it'll help, because at this point it's almost like I don't want to eat, because if I don't eat, I don't go low for, you know, a reasonable amount of time. But if I do eat, then I go low. So I'm gonna try that plan, see if it works, and go from there. Hey guys, I'm not sure if I explained this fully in the last clip. I don't really remember. I'm eating, that's why made me think of that. But so just like I expected, what was going on is a reactive hypoglycemia type thing. Why it's suddenly getting worse, I don't have an answer for that. She wants me to see endocrine, but what's happening is when I'm eating something that has a lot of carbs in it, my sugar goes near high, my body freaks out, overcorrects with insulin, and then I go low. So basically my body is not recognizing that you don't need to put that much insulin into my bloodstream. And so instead of like a diabetic type thing where my body doesn't make insulin, my body's making too much insulin. Is pretty much what we're going with right now. So, yeah, there's not really much I can do about that except for what she told me to do. So that's what I'm going to do, but it's something I'm just going to have to really keep an eye on, really. So if I could get like a Dexcom, this would be so much easier and less expensive, but make do with what I got for now. And there we go. Right on cue. Still on Eastern time, but yep. At least it's predictable. I can give it that much. That's what happens about 45 minutes after I eat a sandwich, which should be going up. It goes down, and I can always tell because I started getting nauseous and dizzy and not feeling right. Technically, it's not completely low. It's on the very, very cusp of being low, because 70 or below is low. But if I don't do something about it, it's going to go lower. So, I think I've eaten like half the bottle of glucose tablets by now. The good thing is they do work. I eat about 2 of them, and it's good. But it's annoying, to say the least. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog here. We're going to go to the horses later, work on this puzzle later. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on today, so I don't really feel like vlogging anymore. I may take a couple days off, honestly, while I'm dealing with all this stuff, because this has been 3 days in a row now where literally every single time I eat. So it's kind of exhausting. I mean, I can see what happens if I eat a meal that has no carbs in it, but then at the same time I'm trying to gain weight, so that it's like, yeah. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog here, and I'll probably take a day off, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So that's right. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Good night.